Does defeat exist in your dojo?
No.
Does fear exist in your dojo?
No.
Get out there and kick the living shit out of this asshole!
Yes, Sensei.
After Kwan's death, how do you pick up the pieces?
What about his family?
He did not have one. We have been his family since he was a boy.
The whole world has now seen that karate can lead to horrible things.
The tournament is canceled. There is no alternative.
No, there's something better.
That was the big challenge, you know, when we're in the writer's room and we're figuring out, okay, we have to take all of these characters who've been on these long arcs over the course of not only our series, but some of them, Daniel and Johnny and, you know, Kreese have been there since 1984.
I want the tournament back on. You pick the venue. You pick the refs. I will sign off, and I will cover the costs.
It was a real challenge, and I think it was the balance that we were looking for in that back five was to bring it back down to earth.
So we're back at the All Valley Sports Arena, right where we began the series.
Are you ready for the world's best karate?
We end the series with our characters back on the All Valley Sports Arena mats, which have been restored to the 1984 red, and they are all fighting their ultimate fights.
Welcome to the Valley. Mitch?
Bringing the series in for a landing has been just a joy for me.
The goal with the ending was always to make it so it's okay if Johnny doesn't win.
Ever since '84, I always wanted a do-over. And now that it's here, I feel like it's some giant setup to label me a loser for the rest of my life.
All the characters bottom out. There's a breaking point where all the pressure's built up, and there's some release in some areas, and there's a huge turning point.
I never thought I would be Cobra Kai's first murderer? Is that what we're calling me? I don't know. Do you think it's a murder?
No, it isn't a murder. I mean, the fellow deserved to die.
We started the show, it was really the redemption of Johnny Lawrence. And it always has been.
That last scene when Billy and I embrace and we cry in each other's arms. It was just a catharsis for me. I'm so sorry, son. It was the termination of a relationship of 40 years on screen. I wish there was some way I could make it up to you. It felt so good.
This really ends with not only Johnny, but also Miguel as the two final fighters. It really brings it back to our roots from season one.
We are kind of capable of anything in terms of how we're going to end this series, and I think we've shown that in terms of Miguel falling, in terms of Quan dying. You know, we've done these kind of big moments that pull the rug out from underneath the audience and show them that all doesn't always end okay.
You should have stayed gone, John.
You love the way that Kreese and Silver end up?
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. You always did love lurking in the shadows.
There's no other Cobra Kai way to send characters off like the way that they do.
Please welcome the Valley's own Cobra Kai!
It is pretty amazing to put on that Cobra Kai gi. Felt a little itchy for me.
Right.
I don't know about you, but yeah.
It's getting better.
It felt great to lend support. Hopefully the audience will feel that.
My favorite part of the Miguel character has been the found father aspect of it. Miguel was able to find that mentor relationship that he wanted from a father figure in Johnny.
Tori has been burnt, but I think her problem is that she holds on to these vendettas and she's not forgiving. And I think she has to learn that some people are good people, like the LaRussos are looking out for her.
I can promise you that we have your back, no matter what logo's on it.
The nice arc at the end of our series with Daniel and Johnny talking about, you know, it's okay, look how much good we have in our lives. Maybe the fight doesn't matter as much.
Whatever happens, you got people around you who care about you, man. Present company included. That's what makes you a winner.
You're pretty good at the sensei shit.
Good, because break's over.
We went with a happy ending. We had a couple options there. We could go ambiguous and you don't know. We could go dark.
I want a good, clean fight. The whole world is watching.
For us, we're fans of this franchise. We wanted to see Johnny win. We wanted to see him win as Cobra Kai. And we wanted Cobra Kai to be back, but not in the same way it was in season one.
I feel like it's finally the happy ending we've been wanting for Johnny and Daniel. Johnny has a baby, he has a family.
You're totally right. That element of family is something that was so crucial to the Johnny character.
Dad's got a big fight coming up.
And to see Johnny on the red mats of the All Valley in the Cobra Kai gi, like, it was really, as a fan, a cool moment. And to see all of us in those Cobra Kai gis.
This is the nostalgic moment. This is the end-all, be-all of the show. This is how it's supposed to tie in from not only season 1, but from 1984 when the show came out. So it really ties everything together, and it just gives Johnny Lawrence the opportunity to finally get his redemption, finally get the win that he long deserved.
No more delaying the inevitable.
Ready. Fight!
I'm so used to, especially in this character, to having broken second place trophies that it's going to take me a long time to even grasp the concept that he won anything, let alone a world championship.
Russo! Get over here. You're all right, Lawrence.
This was the first thing I've ever worked on that my friends and my peers watched and were like, wow, this is good.
This has been one hell of an education, learning from our peers, from, you know, Ralph, Billy, Yuji. They are professionals, and they help us look good.
The past 6 seasons and 7 years has, like, been some of the best just years of my life, which is super cool. And I'm so happy and grateful to have been a part of something so special. I love you, Tori. That's all I was gonna tell you.
I was so nervous that we wouldn't pull it off, you know, that I wouldn't pull it off. And to be here now, knowing that not only did people receive us with open arms here on set, but truly, like, the fans received us with open arms, that they created such a passionate and loving and wonderful, safe place to feel at home. And it's made every day, we think about that every day on set. It's made every single day count that much more.
I'm so proud of the person you've become. And I'm just gonna miss you so much.
We have such a symbiotic relationship with the fans, so I know they're gonna be at home watching this and their hearts aching, and just I hope they know that our hearts are aching here too, but that I'm at peace knowing that we have put everything we possibly could into it.
I think it's a camaraderie that we have as a collective, and it starts from the top. And the kind of love that these two gentlemen have shown to everybody and welcoming everybody to the show has been magical.
There is no one way. If you want to conquer life's obstacles and be the best you can be, you're going to need to learn more than one discipline.
To the fans, I've said it before, and I'll say it again now, we are you. We are fans, first and foremost, of this franchise. We are fans of this story, and it's been our ultimate honor to be the stewards of this story for you.
The fans mean everything to us, and they mean everything to the whole team who's making Cobra Kai, and we're so happy for, you know, the appreciation that you've given us, and we are so thankful that you've supported Cobra Kai all these years.
You guys are the best. Thank you so much for sticking with us throughout this whole series. We love you. We're gonna miss you, but I think we're still gonna see you.
Thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. You guys are the best. You're the most enthusiastic. I love meeting every one of you.
Is there any way that, like, we could ever see these characters again? Like, that's what we're thinking too in our minds. So we wanted to leave this story with people, you know, satisfied but wanting more.
Wouldn't a fly swatter be easier? Man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi, look. Look.
You begin a luck.
We'll always have the memories.
Cobra Kai never dies! Cobra Kai never dies.
Love it. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
Cobra Kai never dies.
Cobra Kai never dies.
Cobra Kai never dies.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. Oh.
Cobra Kai never dies!
Cobra Kai never dies.
Cobra Kai never dies.
That's it for me, guys. All good? Yeah.